Hey, it's Brock here with Rock Hill Farms, and I'm out here with Daniel from the Arms Family Homestead, and I'm here because I've got this Maschio flail mower that is way too big for my tractor.
And I made a comment on your YouTube video when I watched your little John Deere tractor not able to lift it. I was like, I know a guy that's got a bigger tractor.
Yeah, and this big machine right here, I'm excited. He's gonna let me run it actually. And I think it's just about the perfect size for this. This weighs 1,300 pounds, which is right over the lift capacity on my 3-point. So should be a lot of fun. We've got a lot of room out here to play around.
Yeah,
so
we got 80 acres of mostly untouched property. That, I mean, we cut a little bit of hay off up. There's a lot of overgrown brush and stuff. I've been working on cleaning this place up for a while, and I mean, there's a lot that still needs to be done. So
all
I'll
right,
do my best to convert you to a TYM guy today.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of tractors, so I'm excited to try it out. You ready to get that thing hooked up?
Let's do it.
Locked in. About 2 more inches back to be able to do it. All right, he's going through and finding all the grease zerks. They call this the Terminator. They've got a lot of different models of flail mowers, and a lot of them offset and angle and everything else. This one is so heavy that they basically said they couldn't make it angle. It's just got about maybe 12 inches of side-to-side offset on it. Before we turn it on, I want to show you what those blades look like. I did that in the other video, but see if we can get a little bit better look underneath. Yeah, that is blunt and thick. I mean, the steel on those hammers is thick.
It's thick.
So if you've used a brush hog a lot, but you've never used a flail mower, this is actually my second time using a flail mower, so not like I'm an expert, but the difference is this is not throwing some material out and windrowing anything. It's not leaving really anything behind. It's always deceptive, but I can't reach around that. It's pretty good size. Small.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty big.
What he backed over here turned into nice mulch. I think it does a fantastic job for this. Maybe not perfect for backing over those trees, because if they just lay down, it's not going to hit them as easily. But when it does, I mean, it's grinding them up. So I think I'm going to give it a try, then I'll get Daniel's thoughts. We'll kind of do a wrap up on our overall thoughts on the product. All right, so what were your first impressions of the Maschio flail mower?
Well, it's going to take some getting used to. It's going to take some learning. As far as calling it a mower, when I actually looked at the tag, it's called a mulcher. And when you think of it, there's a difference in a mower and a mulcher. And this thing will mulch. There's just going to be a learning curve on that tree. I don't want to run my tractor over the top of a 3-inch diameter tree, but if we can back over them and then pull forward, it literally turns it into garden mulch like you'd put on your flower beds. And that's pretty impressive. You can't do that with a rotary style brush hog. So there is going to be a learning curve, but when you went through the timber and went through that briar thicket, I said on my video, you literally turn a briar thicket that you couldn't walk through into like a campground. You could go in there and set up a tent and walk around in flip-flops now, and it'd be...
I was back there like 2 or 3 minutes. I mean,
yeah, it wasn't
nothing.
just, you drove in, pulled forward, backed up a couple times just so you could turn around and drove out. And where with a rotary cutter, I feel like if you were trying to drive through that thick of a briar thicket, they'd get tangled up on your blades. You'd be able to cut them and you'd make a trail through there, but it wouldn't be that finished look.
So if you're interested in a flail mower as an alternative to a brush cutter, Maschio makes a lot of different models. This is one of the larger ones. I think they even have a bigger one than this. And then they've got a lot of smaller ones. You can put them on even a subcompact, I think, and they've got them that articulate. So you can go, these are for sale on agfolks.com. Some of them, you can also go to the Maschio website and look at them there and get more information. I'm hoping that I end up with one that's sized for my tractor, and we're going to leave this one here and let Daniel play with it for a while. So if you want to see some more content on this, Daniel's channel is pretty darn good already. They do all kinds of stuff. Daniel's a great guy, and I appreciate him having me down.
Yeah. I mean, we're not just a tractor channel. I do a little bit of everything, but a lot of it involves farm life, and tractors are huge in farm life. So
yeah, my grandson, I think I've said it on the channel before, is 5 years old and could watch all day, watch him and his son fishing. So they do a lot of that too. But I definitely appreciate you having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming down, man. I really appreciate you bringing this to me. Like this, I've thought about looking into the flail mower world for quite a while. Just was kind of scared because I'd never used one, and this just kind of worked out perfectly. I'm glad I commented on your video and was like, hey, I know a guy.
Hey, but we're going to shoot some more content here, and I'll have some more videos on it. So until then, we'll see you on the next one.